Immaculate salutations, one and all. We're back with the Ziggy Riggies, and we just made some bank, if I remember correctly. Now, we did some leveling up. Old Bertram here. Not Bertram. Sorrel. We gave him the cleaver. He now has a 65 skill in the melee combats. So we gave him the old cleaver. I think he can wield something a little bit more wieldly. We gave him that. We also upgraded some armor for our gentleman. We bought a little bit of better gear. I also did something in the option menu because we were thinking about how can we make sure the game continues at a pace that we can actually finish some kind of progress. We went into the options and we put on the faster movement for everybody. We're going to see if we can handle it without melting our brains. I think we're ready. I think we're ready for it. So we're currently, where the hell are we? Hagermoor? We're in Hagermoor. We're going to go to Brunwald, see what they have to offer. We have a bunch of lumber in our back pocket. We're going to see what we get, make our way back up to do the fur trade, and let time pass to try and get to the end game content, if that's what I can call it. I've never been there before. Damn it, I want to see these horrible events that happen. Brunwald. We can't even get anything for you, but we want to see. Do you want lumber? 227. Well, it's not enough. It's not enough, but you know what is enough? A 62 ground grain. We want to stock up on the food. How much are we paying our guys nowadays? It's 120 crowns. All right, all right. We don't want anything else. But do we want some beautiful, succulent new people? 470 Eugenia. He's a caravan hand. He could be nice. Or maybe a farmhand, another poke lord, you say? A humble slinger? I'm leaning towards old Eugen. He's a caravan hand. 470, but I don't really like the gear he's starting with. I'm also curious about Weddikind. Anything to get a free poke lord. We may go with Weddikind. I don't know how to pronounce your name, good sir. With food so needed, there's little wonder why farmers are the most common sort of man in all the land. Weddikind grew up on one of the land's many farms' draughts. Poorly timed as ever. Have now driven the man from his work. Okay, I've had droughts. I said draughts, I'm like, I know that's not how to pronounce it. But we just had to keep running with it until my brain finally turned on. Look, it's early morning here. This is a before lunchtime recording. So we're gonna be a little bit slow to the draw. You gotta bear with us. He's got a broken foot. You're hired. 11 per day. 11 per day? That's a little spicy. You're hired. That's a little bit more of an investment than we would have liked, but why did I choose him? Because he's a poke lord. This is the only reason why I chose him. I freaking love the pokers. What is he? +5 melee defense, and he's got a 2-star. We can craft you into something glorious, good sir. Behold. We're going to give you that, and maybe we give you a Daguerreano, in case someone gets a little bit sneaky. Sneaky in the front lines. Just going to put you there for now. I think we have a pretty good balance. A lot of javelin throwers, a lot of archers now that are slowly getting to the skills that we need them to be at. Wait, what's else in it? A weaponsmith. We got to start investing in the big hitters. A tavern, we don't need a tavern, we don't need anything else. All right. Onward and upwards, level 2 speed. Jesus. During the camp, something of a commotion draws you from your tent. Men are sitting on a few stumps or on the ground, eagerly watching something in the distance. With squinting eyes, you spot Casper and Albrecht doing something odd. Oh, shit. An apple rests on one man's head while the other is walking away, a bow in hand. Who's holding the bow? Is it... I don't trust him. You ask Manfred what is going on, and he explains that the two are trying some sort of stunt or trick that involves shooting a piece of fruit off the man's head. Shocked, you exclaim it's not safe, to which the brother grins and explains that's the point. We gotta call this off. We have to call this off. Stop at once. I don't care if you're dissatisfied. You might have been able to pull it off, but we've seen your hit percent chances within the battles. That man was about to die. You shake your head, no. If y'all wanted to play tricks, you should have joined the circus. Now get back to work before someone gets seriously hurt. Get back to work. For all your dissatisfiedness, you will be rewarded with beer. Let's check out Fenberg. I don't know. That whole situation just reminded me of, what is it? The William Tull? Is it William the Monty Python skit? It was like William Tull or something. They're doing the archery contest, and the kid's like sitting there against the tree with the apple on his head, and it shows he's like aiming. He's taking. He takes a shot. He knocks the apple first try, and then the camera zooms out, and he's just riddled with arrows. Oh, genius. Speak of the devil, lift your spirits, good sirs. You all survived the fateful circus trick of yore. Let's do a little bit of a camp out. Help our boys heal. We want to see what we can sell here. This is a little bit of a bigger city. We might be able to sell those rings for a pretty penny. 284. Oh, okay. This is the max, the highest we've ever got the furs. I think we take the furs and we sell said furs. That's profit. That is big lord profits. What the hell is this? An antidote? We donate it. Ooh. It's a little pricey. We can't really buy that. We need to pay our men. We have enough food. 2 more days. That's it. Oh my god, we need grains for days. We gotta spend all our damn money on frickin' grain. Okay. Okay. We're stocked for ammunition and repairees. I think we go about our business. You know, maybe we can sell a little bit. Nah, we're gonna go about our business. Get out of here. Armorer. A kennel? Can we buy like a, ooh, I think we buy it. I think we buy it. Our dog has been doing wonders. He's earned something a little bit more sexy. Where's your dog? Robert? It's not Robert. Where is he? Where is he? Wiggled the Weasel. Right, we upgraded him a little bit. All right, here we go. Now, what do I do? A little something like that. Right click or drag onto a war dog equipped. Okay, put him around your neck. With a fang. They will regret they ever crossed you, good sir. To the forefronts. Robert, he still needs a little bit more time to heal. Weaponsmith. Oh, let's get, we gotta get moving. We need to progress this damn game. We gotta get to Hamar. In no way does this mean I want the game to end. I just want to see more. We can't have an episode for one battle, damn it. As glorious as the battle was. What you got for us? A 2-stall mission? Do you need any lumber? The lumber prices have decreased. Sadly, they are not in the business of said lumber. I wonder if we just sell this. It just says the next city. 281. You know what? Let's de-burden us. De-burden us from our lust for more money. Higher. Oh, the mortician. This is the man we would like to. A poacher. He comes equipped with a bow and arrow. But maybe we got too much range at this point. 2 days. Where do you need to go? Make sure you arrive safe and sound about 2 days. But where? It's going to Farnstad. Farnstad. How much money are we talking about? Oh my god. We may take it. I feel like we can handle the caravans now. We have a ragtag crew. I think we can handle the caravans. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. That's a lot of money. Southwest. Alright, we're getting a little bit far away from the fur trade, but we might be able to get some lumber action. I accept the contract. Hold the line, Robert. 12 out of 12. Wait a minute, someone has to sit in the back lines? I wasn't prepared for this. I want to use everybody. I think we get rid of... I think we get rid of an archer and replace for Robert. We can't get rid of Arnold the Luckmaker. He's like the original. We can't get rid of Yanold. Look at him. Maybe Erwin. We might be getting rid of Erwin. He likes to eat food, the bastard. That's why we're always running out of food. Albrecht? He's kind of, he's a little bit of a doozy as well, isn't he? But 57 melee is beautiful. I think we're going to get... I think we're going to swap him there. 1, 2... That gives us a lot of archers, even though they're shitty archers. To be fair. Alright, once he's healed, though. Once he's healed. Alright. Taxidermist, marketplace, let's begin. We've activated 2 speed automatically. See, this is great. I can just take my hands off the keyboard. A little bit of zoom out. See what's coming at us. And take a little sip of caffeination. It's just a basic coffee today. Nobody get too excited. We got no garlic. We got no cabbage. I just broke my microphone. Okay. Well, here we are. Shit. I have like one of those things on the microphone to stop with the popping and the popping and the bipping and the bopping. But I think I just broke it. For all we know, we've activated Radio Stout. You know what? You guys are going to enjoy some sultry Radio Stout. Where are we? We just passed Eisencrab. The dark thorn wilds cometh. Procure us some ogarinos. I would love to hunt down an ogre, take its teeth, and fasten it to a necklace. We're almost there. You see these trading missions? Well, not trading, the caravan missions. You can either have free money, free food all the way home, or it will destroy you. It will absolutely destroy you despicably. Crown's well-deserved and Farnstad is ready for... Jesus. Okay, hold on. Let's not get too excited. How's that lumber looking? It's not bad. It's not bad. I may... You know what? I think we're going to sell it for a minor profit. Why, you may be asking? Because we need to buy and sell trade goods to get that skill up. So we might as well. Look at that. And even Stevens! Even Stevens! I don't know what to do with this newly acquired wealth. We have food for days. We have 15 days of funds. I think we need to hire somebody. Leave me. Not me. Stay. Don't you go anywhere, you rat bastards. You're addicted to me. I'm not addicted to you. Okay, we'll move on. Ike. We can actually afford Ike. It ain't happening. Bertram the Fletcher. I think we're going to buy Bertram the Fletcher. We don't need any more people. We have too many people. But we can start cycling them out, you see? I've become quite attached to them, though. I've become quite attached. We've never had a Fletcher before. What does that mean? He's got to be really good with archery. An archery contest. And that's the problem right now. We have archers, but they're not very good. Especially Arnold the Luckmaker. I still don't know why we... we gotta turn you into like a poke lord. I think he'd be much better suited as a poke lord at this point. But he's damn lucky. He's got the old switcheroo. You know what? Maybe we hold. Maybe we trust our men. We hold and we just buy better gear. They have a Fletcher. Oh, 733. Are you mad? How can anybody possibly afford this? Should we buy it? I want it. What else do you have here? Do you have like an armor? They got everything here. This is a great town. Temple? Anybody need some healing? No, I think I already clicked on that earlier. Marketplace? What's in the cheapy section? Oh, I think we upgrade the poke lord. Ooh. It's a little bit cheaper. A hunting bow 40 to 60? Okay. Okay, we're getting a little bit dangerous here. We're gonna get a spetum. And a warbow.
Or a hunting bow. Okay. I think that's a good investment. Who is our best archer at this point? 52, 50, 54. All right, there it is. It's Yanold, surprisingly. Enjoy your brand new spankin' hunting bowino. Boing! Does that affect your fatigue? It doesn't. Double stack. And who's the poke lord of Yor? We just bought this gentleman. He's not poke ready yet. Old Robert, though. Old Robert. He might be the poke lord we've been waiting for. Holy Manfred! At ease, Robert. At ease. Look at that. 55 to 75 is a huge increase. We're ready for the races. Alright. Alright, how much longer is Radio Stout going to happen? Probably a long time, because I'm pretty sure I disconnected the other one. Enjoy, you bastards. What is this? The pitchfork. We're going to hold on to that just in case we get more pokes. I think we leave. What kind of missions do you have? Let's take a look at number 2. Oh, how many crowns? 680? More. 680? I accept. We don't even need to look at the other ones. These are the best ones you can possibly get. We gotta go southeast? No. Oh, shit. We're leaving the comforts of the fur trade beyond. Beyond? Behind. Do they have trade materials here? They don't. Wine? Get out of here. Do we have enough? 4 days. 7 days. I think we have enough food to make it down. Get there as fast as you can, you bastards. Full speed ahead. Put more coal into the fuel engines. Okay, I quickly read this, and I spoiled it for myself. Sorrel the miner sucks in great gulps of breath and then lets them out in long, albeit a little wheezy exhale. I gotta use albeit a little bit more. What a rare word. I think if you pulled albeit out in any kind of conversation, people are going to be thinking that this man is a sultry individual. This man has ascertained... That's another good one, ascertained. They've ascertained some kind of sultry gods themselves. My brain got too exhausted by pulling out ascertain, and I couldn't formulate the rest of that sentence. Anyway... He ascertains some wheezy exhales. He nods to himself as though satisfied by something everyone does. It seems some folks are easily pleased, but he does explain himself. Oh, you know there, I spent years in the dock of the mines, breathing in the dust and the metals. I think being the surface side this long has been a fortune of its own, a treasure I didn't know was out here for the taking. Thank you again, Captain. 'Cause I wouldn't have been right here if it weren't for you. You nod and thank you for the kind words. Well done, Sorrel, you've ascertained +4 max fatigue. I guess this is just for, like, keeping him alive long enough, and he used to be a miner. There's a fresh breeze coming from the sea. That reminds me, I just watched the movie The Lighthouse. What the hell was that? Anyway. I love the movie. I loved every part of that movie. When you get a movie that gives you some sultry tones of Lovecraftian dark mystery, intrigue, that's the word, intrigue, what the hell is this? We can enter it? It's a watermill. It looks like someone might be living here. Do we dare? Do we dare? We dare. I think we have to dare. Look at us. We dare. Someone might be living in the watermill. It doesn't say like garrison or anything like that. This could just be like an old witch that bestows us some kind of gift of the gods. As you approach, the water wheel totters at the hinges as its buckets dip and draw water. Attached to its side is a stone-walled abode with a chimney piping bulbs of black. There are pelts and traps hanging outside on the walls, and an oaken chair sits on the porch. Its windows are too blurry to look through, but you can hear the mill inside rising and churning with wooden groans. Drawing your sword, you step up to the porch and open the door. A man welcomes you in the first and only room there is. He's standing beside the mill well. running his hands through the grains. He is an elderly fellow, yet of modest stature, and though time had no warrant for his posture or abilities, there is a sword hilt hanging above the fireplace. Its glint is unmistakably rich, and the man regards your stare with a warm smile. We want it. It's frickin' Excalibur. Only those who are worthy may have the hilt of the reproach of the old... I was right! I was right, they actually have some kind of gift bestowed by the gods themselves. You, stranger, are not. What would make me worthy? The old man stares off into the mill. You must produce the bread for the next harvesting season. We could do that. My only son departed to slay the great beast. His squire returned the hilt to me, but the blade was gone. Avenge mine, son, and you shall be worthy yet, stranger. Stay a while and listen. If only I knew, I trust you will find yourself one. Your feet suddenly slide back across the floor into the porch and onto the grass. The door slams in front of you and you won't be open again. Seems you've unwittingly taken up a quest, or perhaps one to keep on the side. We'll have to resolve it ourselves. Please, is there a journal? How do I need to know where to go. Did he say it was like a beast in the mountains? Ah, crap, I should have been paying attention. I was too busy focusing on the old man voice. Toggle lock camera? I've never clicked that in my life. I don't think there's any, like, journal. We just need to hunt down an elder beast from the gods. But we know not where it may reside. That's exciting. We need to get the hilt of Excalibur of the old gods. Speaking of all, like, Lovecraftian horrors. I think that's what I enjoy so much about the Lovecraftian genre. It's not just the creative imagery that is used, albeit quite fantastical. It's more so the intrigue and mystery begotten itself within reality. Did that sentence make sense? Where are we going? Stop derailing me, you bastards. Double speed. These are regular footprints, not monsters. We absolutely have to somehow find that beast of burden. But maybe not just yet. We have things to trade. 17 out of 25. Boom. Easy money. Sounds old. I was not sure you'd make it. And why do you say that? The roads are rough these days. Is this a new place? Oh, a barbershop quartet? Alright. It's been a while. Casper? I'm sorry, you have absolutely earned the Stoutworthy mustache of yore. Get yourself mustachioed. Where is it? There you are. Genius. Bertram, you've probably earned it, but I don't feel it yet. I only recognize the people who I recognize. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Arnold has absolutely earned it. Helfrit, he's a one-lunged Helfrit. If I recognize your name and the deeds you've done, you get a mustache. Abjorn is one of our most beastly men imaginable, but I think his beard says it all. He actually deserves a bigger beard. Yes. Manfred, I can't change you. You are just beautiful. Yanold, we need to see how you use that new bow of yours. Sorrel absolutely deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. He's come out of the mines a new man. But I think because he's living life all new, we don't want to give him as thick of a mustache. Like, this is a glorious one, don't get me wrong. But this looks more like a miner who has chosen a different life. You know, he still remembers his roots, but he's trying to adapt to society. Perfect. Wiggled the weasel, you don't need anything. That is as weaselly as you can get. Maybe we need a little bit of the old, what is that called? What is that thing called? I can't remember what that thing is called. A little tuft of hair on the chin? The chin strap? No, that's along the sides. Get out of here, vernacular. I've never seen the top of your head, Albrecht. Robert, you're a wild man, perfect. You look like a baby face, perfect. This is why the episodes take so long. I'm taking... What am I talking about? Get out of here. What do you got in the marketplace? Some honeycomb. It's ambers and they're frickin' expensive. I wouldn't mind having a backup net. That kind of worked last time. It bought us a turn to beat someone to a smithereen. How's this looking? Poison glands, we may want to save. I remember hearing that we should save some silk for the long run. But I think we hold off. We don't immediately need the money, so we can hold off until we have one of those beast hunting traders. Wait, food? Food's looking good. 3 more days? Jesus. That's expensive grain. We're not buying your filthy expensive grain, you bastards. Tavern? How's our boys looking? They need a little bit of a perk. A little perk me up. $103? Jesus, only Sorrel really benefited from that. I don't like the 3 stars yet. You need to find a place. What's the price? 230? We're gonna lose too much money doing this. More. I actually think it's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna lose more money per day. 131s. We would have to find that within a day to even get something of value. The warehouse has been burnt down. That's why everything's so expensive. All right, pause me. We're in new territory. Oh, what are we gonna do with this new territory? I kind of want to backtrack up here and search around here for some kind of beast. Legendary beast. Maybe we have to head up to Hawkwall and see what they got going. We should look at the 3-star. What am I doing? Oh. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. 5 days north is insane. We're going to get a lot of money, and we just have to get lucky. And we have Arnold the Luckmaker with us. I don't think the skull for this mission directly correlates to the enemies that we're fighting. I think it just means the distance. So we can be attacked by anybody within that distance. Maybe they're just going to be basic thugs. Maybe it's an army of necromancers. And then we just run away. Let's talk money. Oh my god, we can't. More. Okay, we're taking this. I accept your offer. I think Radio Stout is the good luck charm we need. Oh my god. Alright, I accept. What do we need? What do we need to prepare us for this journey? We just need... We can last. We have enough money. Hold on. This is a huge investment. I think we take the net. I'm gonna buy the net. I'm gonna buy the net just in case. Everything at our disposal. Who would be a glorious net lord? Possibly Abjorn. Wait, no. The net takes the shield slot, if I remember correctly. We can't equip it here. See? See? I'm learning! So we want to give it to either a ranged person, probably one of the ranged people, because when people are up close, the poke lords are much more valuable than the rangers, I find. Simply due to the hit chances. Who has the worst... I think it's him. I think we give it to you. Arnold the Luckmaker. Show us some luck. And who's going to get this bandage that we've never ever used in our lives? You know, Manfred took an absolute beating last time. There you are, sir. Okay, I think we head out and we pray to the damn gods. Maybe we want to take one more drink of beer. One more drink of beer. Cheers, lords and ladies. Let's go. We're ready to cheers up and head out. Someone's drunk. Wait, shit. Was it Helfricht? Oh my god. He got a little carried away. It's fine. Head out. Hold on, where are we going? We're going right back in to where we once belonged. We're going right back into the damn fur trades. This is perfect. We're going to be going that way anyway. The only difference is we have to follow the roads and we can't sultry our way through the immaculate conception of trees. Can you call trees something that becomes conceived? When a seed fumigates, propagates, sprouts, is that considered conception? These Oh, why are you taking these roads? Is that really the fastest way? What about going up to Hawkwall? That's a dead end. By the gods. So that tells me it was a 5-day travel, but I think they calculate just distance, not road travel. So this may end up being like a 7-day travel. Can we... Damn it. I wonder if you can, like, stop off on the way. We're gonna try and stop off on the way. We cannot. Have we fought a single battle yet? We haven't tested the new combat speed. Those brigands were terrified of old Manfred's new poking stick. I can imagine we're on this caravan and Manfred is just sitting in the back sharpening his prongs. You know, striking at the frickin'... Wait, what happened? While marching down the road, you find a man with a broken cart by the side. Hey, we're cart people as well. There is a donkey standing idle, and as defeated as a donkey can look, the trader looks a little better than that, and your appearance seems to have scared him. He rears up, backing away momentarily. Have you come to take my things? If so, you needn't kill me. Take what you want. Men take everything! You know what? We ourselves are traitors. We don't have time for this. He could be trying to rob us, to be honest. But the donkey... Normally it's one man, like, on the side of the road, looking all pathetic. The fact that a donkey is there... Animals don't lie. Animals don't lie. Let's help you get on the road again. Look at... Oh my god, we got some bread. You disarm the man from his fears and order a few of the Ziggy Riggy's finest. Ziggy Riggy's finest. To get the wagon back on the road, they make short of the work. The trader, looking rather impressed by their efficiency with the wares back on the road, he offers a few tokens of gratitude right off the wagon himself. These provisions will be useful in the days to come. Farewell. Happy trading to you, fellow trader. Soon we will be able to create a monopoly, and you shall open your first store in Farnstad, and you will be selling various skins harvested from the creatures of the Darkthorn Wilderness. This is what's nice about games like this. Like Quasimorph, you kind of have to stop and do nothing to have a nice banter. This game, the game continues, and I can talk about whatever the hell I want right now. Whatever fumigates into the top part of my my cranial dome. Fumigate, that's a great word. We've been using that often these days, a little bit of fumigation. I don't know how to properly use it, but we're gonna get there. That's the glory of the Stoutworthy vernacular. It's not about usage. It's about dedication to the craft. Albeit therapeutic. Pit stop of Hagermoose? No? We're almost there. This is... Put your feet up and relax, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Fenberg, the greatest caravan mission yet. Nobody dared to even mess with us. I think we've cleaned this world up. There's nothing left. Holy shit. We need more caravan missions. I didn't think I'd ever say it. We need more caravan missions. A $180 dog? Double dogs? This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity to really get some good gear. Look at this place. It's well stocked. Armorer. Jesus. Oh my god, what is this? Metal joint covers. Alright. We're gonna get a nice... I'm leaning towards the scale armor. It's 900. But if we're gonna spend 900, why not get the hauberk? If we're gonna be spending 900, why not spend 1,124 for a frickin' hauberk? Or a mail shirt. I think we get the hauberk. Oh, if we're spending 1,000, if we're spending that much, why not spend this much? Why not if we're going to spend that much? Damn it. We're stuck in a loop. Ooh. This one increases only by 10. For an extra 300, we're getting an extra 20 armor. That is a hefty price. That is a hefty price that I think we're going to take. Holy shit. That's the biggest purchase yet. That is the biggest purchase yet. I think we're even going to get this kite shield. We're investing in our boys. We're finally investing in them. I feel so proud. Double it down. Double it down. Okay, we gotta stop there. 14 more days. We actually have quite a bit. Let's look at the weapons. I'm so excited. Oh, legendary! I'm not even gonna read it because I'm just gonna want it, damn it. A fencing sword? Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. Oh. We can't. That's a good price for a pike, though. That is a really good price for the pike. We'd be down to 800. I think we do it. I think we do it. But if we're going to spend that much, why not spend this much? 60 to 80. Chance to hit head plus 5%. 30%, 140 against armor. So this one does more damage, but this one's more effective against armor. I don't think we can spend that much. I am willing to spend this much, though. Why is this hand axe worth so much? That's insane. We're going for it. Our poke lords shall cometh. Get this out of here. Get that out of here. Get this out of here, because we're going to have a whole bunch of backups. Get it out of here. You, be gone. Leave me. Not me. Stay. How long have we been recording? We've only been recording for 36 minutes. I feel like we've had so much progress comparatively to the albeit begotten distance traveled. Okay. Okay. This is big. Casper may have earned it. I do want to give... I would love to give Helfrich, like, the better armor and stuff, but he only has one lung, damn it. It might be Bertram. 37 days for Bertram. 36 days. 59 and 50 is insane, but look at that. Look at that. And he's got 19 shield. It might be Casper. It might be Sorrel. It's Sorrel. Absolutely. Here you are, Sorrel. Unbelievable. Look at the fatigue change. Jesus, and you know what? It's time. It's time. Manfred the Pike Lord. The highest melee skill in the party, and Robert. I'm so excited to get into a combat. We need to fight somebody. Who, I think Arnold may benefit from this. Yes, indeed. And then look at this upgrade. The old Wendigo. Or maybe, wait, what are we doing? Swap that back. What the hell are you wearing? 55? Manfred. We have not been treating you with the respect you deserve. We have another super shield. Who gets the super shield? I may give it to Helfrich because he just can't do much except for take hits. So we want him to be able to severely take hits. I'm so proud of our boys. The longer you survive in this game, the more proud you feel. Come on, people. We've been drinking... Well, I guess it's been like 5 days since we've drank any beers. We can't do a mission here. Tavern. 3 cheers, lads. 3 cheers. Huge. Huge. We're not going to hire anybody. Leave. Where are we? We need to get up to the old fur trades. Hamar. We're off. That ended up working so great because we stopped there in a big city. We fueled its trade goods, which allowed us to purchase some of the greatest gear we've ever had. I think raiders, we fear not. We might be a taxidermist. What can we do here? The poisoned oil. I don't think the poison... Like, it would be nice for a couple... Like, if you put it on, like, arrows, maybe. But I think it only lasts for a certain amount of turns or a certain amount of, combats. Nah. We can't keep getting away with it, can we? 6 days? We can't keep getting away with it. Okay. This is almost... We can't... We're doing it. We're doing it. This is how we progress. Helfenstein. We've never been to Helfenstein before. We just got back to the fur trade. We don't even need to do the fur trade, or accept. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Alright, looks like we're going to have probably no combat this episode unless something happens amongst this trade route. Shit. At Hamar. Civilization is no place for a wild man like Robert, and he quickly proves it. Apparently the damned man went crazy while in a shop and trashed the whole place. As the story goes, he just walked in and started taking things, not quite understanding the social norms of paying for goods. The shop owner then came after him with a broom, trying to shoo the man, shoo, get away, out of his store. Believing the broom was a monster, the wild man proceeded to go completely crazy. Judging by the reports, it was quite the commotion, up to and including shite throwing. Now the shop owner, in your face, demanded compensation for damage. Apparently he's wanting 600 crowns. Behind him, a few town militia stand with... This ain't our problem. I don't want them to, like, attack us or something like that. We're not paying the damage because then we can't pay the men. We could let Robert work it off, but I don't know what that means. Is he just going to stick around at Hamar for a while? How are we going to let the wild man work it off? You know what, we need to civilize him. We're a trading company here. We accept wild men into a rapport and we train them to be in the arts of nobility. And a man of noble candor, not riches, noble candor, is a man who respects his integrity and stands up for the actions that he's done. Alright. Work it off, Robert. What? Wait, what? Surveying the damage, you agree to compensate the business, but this isn't your fault, it's the wild man's. You dock his pay, but for some time to come, the mercenaries' earnings will be halved. Furthermore, you take what earnings he's made and hand them over to the shop owner. It doesn't even begin to cover the damage, but it's a start. You tell the wild cretin, now he'll think twice about spearing shit all over someone's walls, but the wild man doesn't seem to understand you. He just understands that the gold he once owned has been given to someone else. And his eyes departure with sadness and bottled anger. So we still paid the money. I thought he was just going to work it off, and we wouldn't have to pay him. So that's just a huge net negative. Ah, shit, don't look at me like that. You know what you did, Robert. Well. Oh, wait. I don't know what's going on there. I guess we paid his? We didn't pay from our pockets, we paid from his pockets. Thank God, because we would not have been able to survive this. The bulwarks. Alright, time to take a sip of coffee. I have to use the bathroom right now, but I feel like walking away to use the bathroom while this happens. Do you think it's possible? I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. I think we have to sit back and watch. Catch up to how are those peasants moving faster than a donkey? Caravans unite, the brotherhood of traveling traders. The Darkthorn Wilds, we know you well. Look at these things. These guys must be hopped up on energy juice. Where are we even going? Oh my God, right back to where it all began. Get back to where you once belong. Nobody dares messes with this trading route. This is incredible. If I were a bandit, where would I be hiding? I would probably be hiding right in this vicinity, in the mountain peaks here. Once you pass by here, that's when you, like, let loose the dogs of war. What happened? What are you guys doing? Because you're not fighting other people, you're fighting amongst yourselves. You go out for a piss and find yourself midstream when the din of combat erupts behind you. Pinching it off, you fix your drawers and head back to the encampment. There you find the whole company engaged in battle, not with any particular foe, but with itself. Sellswords are clamoring over equipment at the campfire and each other to swing fists and spin elbows and wrestle one another or tackle each other to the ground. Anyone who falls gets their ass kicked, literally, until someone else comes along to distract the ones kicking. This is an absolute mess. The jumps The old fracas eases as the men slowly realize you're there, and they shape up and line up as though a swift reorganization would be a suitable resolution for their churlish behavior. Shaking your head, you ask what sparked it. The men shrug. No one can remember. You do a roll call and make sure nobody's dead. You then tell them to shake their hands, keep an eye on what they do. Bjorn the Wanderer suffers light wounds, and Manfred suffers light wounds. Not a good brawl, right? They're getting bored. They're basically getting bored doing all this time on the road. We need to hunt. We may be just basic peasant traders, but over time they have the lust for blood. Okay, we're approaching Bandit Central. This is where I'd be, I'm telling you right now. There is somebody between the peaks. See? Well, it looks like they died. Someone else must have taken care of them. There are footsteps. That must be of the peasantry. Caravans unite. Like, maybe I was wrong about the caravan missions. Maybe we... maybe we just had a couple of unlucky rolls. This is absolute heaven. The game plays itself. We're on day 55, 56. We're advancing faster than we ever thought possible. We're going to be caught up to the live stream save file in no time. And we're almost broke. 2 more days. Get out of here, brigands. Face us. You cowards. We have to go back and hunt them down. We know they're in the swamps. Unbelievable. 3,000 crowns. Well deserved. There's no tavern. We need beer. Marketplace. Ooh, it's cheap. Ooh, salt. We're going trade. We're going trade goods. Everything else is looking kind of... What is this? Ooh. Stock up on some... We're going to stock up on some tools and supplies. That's going to keep us alive. 61? I think we've seen better than that. I think we've seen in the 70s for that one. Okay, what is the mission? Perfect. Perfect. Oh, more. Alright, we will be reasonable. We accept. We have to get to Eisengrab. We're going to be heading back up there anyway. We accept the contract. Weaponsmith. We might be able to pick up a pretty penny. It should be well stocked, right? This place is well stocked. Oh, you gave us the keys to the kingdom. It's even cheaper than the previous one. A 2-handed longsword. We've never seen the likes. The scimitar, man. These things are pricey. What do we even need? What kind of weapon will do us well? I don't even know. I don't like the 2-hand stuff just yet. We could get another pike, but that means we just... A battle whip? It does 15 to 30. It has a range of 3 tiles. I'm sorry. I need that. I need that in my life. We need... Who's going to be the whipper? Manfred? Robert? Robert, who was once known as a wild man and was probably whipped, becomes the one who whips? Three tiles. Or maybe it's Arnold the Luckmaker. I think we give it to Arnold. Either he becomes a poke lord and we make Robert the whipmaster. You know what? There's something about this. There's something really cool about this. What is this? Crack that whip. You must quit that whipping! It costs 4 AP to use, 15 fatigue. It doesn't do much ignoring to armor or damage to armor, but an additional stacking 10 bleeding damage per turn. Huge. Disarm? A disarmed opponent cannot use any weapon skills but may still use other skills and move freely. Unarmed targets cannot be disarmed. Has 100% chance to disarm. This is incredible. That is incredible. I think I might give it to Arnold. I think I'm gonna give it to Arnold. I take it back. You've been trained in the art of the poke, Robert, though we would love to turn you into a slave driver, or a wild man slaver. Do we... Is this too much? The fatigue doesn't really get affected too much. I think this might be too much for him. You know, I don't even know if you need the bow and arrow at this point. I don't even think he needs the bow and arrow. So who's our arrow lords? You're an arrow lord? Maybe we just stock you up on a little bit of extra... Wait. 52. 50. But you're gonna get better. You're gonna get better. You're the big one. And you already have the big bow with a massive amounts of arrows. Double arrow. Someone's gotta get the net. The wild man should have the net. But he's gonna be poking for days. You can have the net. Erwin. I am so excited to whip fools. Oh my god. Where are we going? Where in God's name are we going? Eisengrab. Okay, we're gonna have to head up here, maybe hunt some banditos, and then move up to Eisengrab. But that will have to be on the next episode. As always, thank you for enjoying. And enjoy whatever it is you choose to enjoy. Do it. Until the next one. At ease. Get out of here. Bye-bye.